What is up, you guys? So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the 2020 Honda Accord. So the Honda Accord has always really been a popular vehicle in this segment, and there are a lot of good reasons for that. So the same reason that they were popular back then is pretty much the same reason that they're popular today. And this continues to be one of Honda's best-selling vehicles even today. But without further ado, let's find out what makes this Honda Accord so great. But first, let's start off with our trim levels. So starting off is the base trim level LX, which starts off at $24,270. Next up, you have a hybrid option, which starts at $25,870. Then you have the Sport trim level, which starts at $26,980. Then you have the EX trim level, which starts at $28,070. After that is the EXL trim level, which starts at $30,570. And then finally, the top of the line Touring trim level, which starts at $36,400. So taking a look in the front, as you can see, we have pretty aggressive styling. It's overall a really nice and tasteful grille. The headlights are fully LED, as well as the turn signals. The headlights are auto beam capable, and the daytime running lights are also fully LED. Then dropping down from the headlights, you will find fully LED fog lights. So overall, a really good looking front end here. Now looking at the side of this Honda Accord, I have to say it looks pretty vanilla. There's not a whole lot going on here. There's just nothing really that stands out to me as far as this side angle, but I think Honda should have blacked out the rooftop. I think that would really make it stand out a lot more, but to each their own. There is this chrome piece that goes throughout the windows. Moving down to the mirrors, as you can see, the mirror caps are actually color matching. They do have some LED turn signals built in, which is nice to see. Then moving down to the wheels, you will have 17-inch wheels on the LX and hybrid trim levels, and on every other trim level, you get the bigger 19-inch alloy wheels. Now as for the transmissions, the Sport trim level gets a 6-speed manual transmission, then a 10-speed automatic transmission that is available on the Sport, EXL, and Touring trim levels, and all the other trim levels will come with a CVT, so that's all dependent on what trim level you're going for. Now moving to the back of this Accord, first off, I just want to mention the taillights, and it's funny to me because Honda decided to go with this stapler looking taillight design. And if you cover up the reverse lights, they look like C-clamps. To each their own, but I'm personally not a big fan of this taillight design, especially in this red exterior. But however, I think these actually look really cool with a blue exterior. Then below that, you will find functional exhausts. Now when you open this trunk, you will find 16.7 cubic feet of space, so that's more than the current Toyota Camry and Nissan Altima. So it's definitely one of the bigger cargo areas in this segment. Now when you open the hood of this 2020 Honda Accord, you can expect to find either a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder engine making 192 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque. And then you have the 2 liter 4-cylinder engine making a whopping 252 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 in about 5.5 seconds in the 2 liter engine. The 1.5 liter engine is of course going to be the slower accelerating one, but it's still plenty powerful for most drivers out there. Now this one being the Touring trim level that has the 2 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine combined with the 10-speed automatic. When you look at MPGs, you can expect 22 in the city, 32 on the highway, and 26.5 city and highway combined. So we've seen the exterior of this Honda Accord Touring. We also just saw our engine choices, but now let's see, what do you get inside for $36,400? Just what does that starting price look like in the interior? Let's find out. Alright, so taking a look inside, overall fit and finish to me looks very clean. We have a nice sized steering wheel, even looks nice too. It has all your connectivity controls and whatnot. You have an 8-inch tablet style infotainment in the center, which of course does include navigation, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Now dropping down to that center console, as you can see, it is a fully electronic shifter with an electronic parking brake. You also get a wireless charger in this car, and that's a really cool feature to have. I really wish this was a standard feature on all cars. But of course, eventually in the future, this feature should become standard, as automakers start adapting to the latest technology. Now because safety is important, Honda gives you their sensing technology, and that includes safety features like lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, emergency braking, you name it. Alright, so this is the key fob that you will find on this Honda Accord. And I have to say, this is a really nice looking key fob. Definitely one of the nicer looking ones I've seen. And this does have their smart keyless entry with remote start. So in a world where SUVs have been taking over in America, that doesn't quite stop Honda with their top selling Accord, while some other automakers have completely abandoned sedans. But with something like the top selling Honda Accord, I don't think sedans are going to be dead anytime soon, because once again, sedans like this are keeping the segment alive. And the Accord's mission was always to be a little bit of the sportier offering in this segment, while its biggest rival, the Toyota Camry, while it is now sporty, it was usually always about comfort. But with that being said, I think that pretty much wraps up this overview of this Accord. So again, if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving me a like. Do not hesitate to leave a comment, because I will be happy to reply to any comments that you might have. If you want more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comments below, because I will definitely do more videos like this. But more importantly, what do you guys think of this year's Honda Accord? Is it better than the current Toyota Camry? Or would you even pick this over a Toyota Camry or other offerings in this segment? But on a last note, thanks for watching.